This is Bloomberg Markets. I'm Amanda Lang with Matt Miller, and we are watching, of course, the crypto space today. Lots of moving parts and questions, and one company that has a lot riding on it is Hut 8 Mining. Its CEO, Jamie Leverton, with us now. And Jamie, let's just start with, when you see this kind of volatility, as somebody running a company that is obviously closely associated with the fate and fortunes of the cryptos, what's your take on what's happening?
Look, I think this volatility is something that you have to expect in a market that is still very, very early on and on the leading edge of innovation. I think people in the industry have come to make their peace with the volatility, albeit we've certainly had quite a ride over the last 24 hours.
I wonder about the concern, we always talk to you about this, Jamie, over the carbon footprint of mining. How do you deal with that, and how do you think, or what do you think about Cathie Wood's idea that this will actually push people to adopt more solar?
I'm completely aligned with Cathie on this, 100%. I think it's really important to note that not all Bitcoin miners are created equally. Here at Hut 8, we have a big focus on our entire ESG narrative. We're one of the few crypto miners that actually has a head of sustainability who's charged with building out a robust platform for us to tackle this conversation, but to do it with data and objective metrics and transparency, which we think is so important. And certainly, I think one of the bigger conversations that needs to be had is around all industries and how we look at different industries' relationship with energy. I think it's a really healthy debate. I think it's an important debate, but it shouldn't be one that's limited exclusively to Bitcoin.
Would you not agree that there's a solid difference, if you're thinking 20 years from now, between blockchain technologies and their associated value and businesses and Bitcoin itself, which is a lot of speculation and hard to measure the fundamental value? I
fundamentally don't agree with that at all. I think Bitcoin has already in its early years proven itself to be the hardest store of value in human history, and that strength is only going to increase, and the value that we will see continue to evolve from the Bitcoin network, I think, is second to none.
What do you think about Bitcoin versus the others? I mean, Ether has had made a huge run until now. The internet computer, to me, is incredibly fascinating, but Bitcoin continues to be, the lion's share of crypto market cap.
Yeah, I'm very bullish on Ethereum as well. We recently made an announcement to start mining the Ethereum network, and we made a significant investment in hardware to do so. So I think that diversification and optionality is really important, but I don't think it takes away from our view of Bitcoin in the long run as that ultimate store of value.
Just really quickly here, one of the things that's kind of showed up here is just the volatility overwhelming some of the trading mechanisms out there. Some investors would have felt a little frustrated in the last 24 hours. How problematic do you think that is?
Well, obviously, it is problematic, and it's something that that is going to have to be dealt with and certainly resolved, which it absolutely will. These are kind of catalyst events for hardening the systems, but Bitcoin, as you know, can be stored in a variety of different ways, and it may just lead to more exploration of other vehicles for storage.
Jamie, thanks so much for joining us. Pleasure having you on always, but great to get your insight on a day like today when we see such incredible volatility. Jamie Leverton there of Hut 8, one of the big Bitcoin miners out of the Great White North. For Amanda Lang, I'm Matt Miller. This is Bloomberg.